Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about Empires Apart a little bit, since there have been quite some news, and I guess I'm gonna address the elephant in the room now, as this is the main topic of this video as well. Loot boxes in Empires Apart. I want to discuss that a little bit. Oh look, their presence here on the map now. I think it's a seasonal thing. Lovely. Okay, yeah, the Emperor's chests have been introduced now to the game. Also, this scout unit is new, so you don't have the cavalry or the priest with the Aztecs at the beginning anymore. Every faction gets a specialized scout unit to keep it a little more balanced in the early game, which also allowed the other formerly scout units to be rebalanced and buffed a little bit. But what are those Emperor chests, how they're called here, all about? So I think they are actually a great addition to the game, because they do something which a lot of people have criticized the game for. Actually no, they undo something which the game has been criticized for. The paywall. So right now you can play the game completely for free, so it's a free-to-play game. But certain civilizations, most of the civilizations are locked at the beginning, and you would need to pay a few bucks to get additional playable factions. Now you can just well, open those civs in Emperor's chests. And how do you do that? So first of all, I should talk about when and how you get those chests. So of course you can also buy them, but you now have a way to get them completely for free as well, by playing the game basically. You can get 2 Emperor's chests every 2 days, so you don't have to log in every day basically, which is nice. Can have a little bit more, just do things when you have time for them, and that's definitely a good thing to not have that always a daily first victory of the day kind of thing. Also, it's only defined by playtime, so play 1 hour, you get an Emperor's chest, and that really limits the amount of time you need to sink into the game if you want to get all of the sweet loot boxes. And what is included in an Emperor's chest? So it is yeah, cosmetic items mostly, and a thing called, what is it called again? Civilization fragments. If you have, so each civilization has a specific kind of fragment, so there are I think Frankish fragments, Arab fragments, and of all the other Aztec ones, and so on and so forth. And as soon as you got 4 fragments of the same kind, you can combine them and then unlock that civilization. So you don't need to pay for the new civilizations anymore. You can just get them by playing, which is nice. Also in the store they cost 99 cents, just to put this all into perspective. So you can get between 99 and well, between $1 and $2 of in-game currency for free per day, I should say. Okay, and also, if you already got a civilization, you can still get the fragments for it, if I understood that correctly. But you can also just combine those fragments to get new chests out of it. If I'm informed correctly, you need to, if that is in here, of there, rather than somewhere else. Yeah, but you can combine unneeded Emperor's chests and get new stuff out of it, get new chests, so you have no chances to get the fragments you want. Also the cosmetics. Also, talking about cosmetics, I think I haven't talked about that anywhere on my channel so far. That is, those things actually don't work like you would expect them maybe to work, because when you open up a chest, there's like a shield, a sword, and then a fragment and whatever, a helmet. But those items don't really belong to one unit, so you don't get a, okay, this is a heavy cataphract helmet, or this is like that specific type of infantry weapon. But most weapons and equipment is actually usable by multiple types of units. So for example, you can have for your Byzantine infantry, of course it's Civ specific, because that wouldn't make sense otherwise if your Franks would run out with Aztec helmets or something. But so we're talking, this is the Byzantine infantry. We got a shield for them. Then if you get that shield, then you can then you can equip that shield onto a spearman, for example. But if you get that shield another time, you can also equip that shield to a knight. But you have knights, so let's say to a light cavalry unit, or to a cataphract. So you can really, you can also use multiples of cosmetic items. So if you get doubles, that is not really a big issue, because you can have them on different units. You can really customize the look of your army. There are also building skins, but those of course not as modular. So I think there's only one alternate town center, because otherwise things would just get all too confusing. But they have been added a lot, I think around 100 new cosmetic items, so I don't have a complete overview over this here just yet. But if there's any mistakes I told you today, anything not entirely true or not working in a different way, I will add that as soon as it comes to my notice. But for now I think we can conclude this and say that it is a really good change to the game. It addresses a lot of the complaints and should make it more enjoyable and more fun for everybody involved. So let's finally some more good news from the side of Empires Apart, since the game has been in quite a bad state for a while, or let's say the community has been basically non-existent. And if we take a look at the Steam player charts, we see that since going free to play and then also announcing the loot boxes, the player base really increased. It's more steady, it's easier to find games, and that's a very good thing. So the community is getting healthier and staying healthy, apparently. We'll see how this can sustain itself, but for now it's just a very nice development for the game and for its player base. So at this point I think I would like to conclude this video as well. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. And if you have any opinions about this, anything, any new infos, something I missed out on, feel free to let me know, and we can have a little discussion in the comments going on there. So just a quick addition here. Seems like I got 4 Empress chests already. And open the first one up. Let's have a nice opening animation. There we go. Okay, this is a shot, I think. Let's open the common first. Scavenger Axe. Dragon Crossbow. Okay, and a Dragon Banner as well. And that Arab Sigil Fragment. So those are the ones you want to collect a lot of. Of course, I got the Arabs already, but can still use them for crafting new chests. Okay, primitive hoe. You can also mythic sword is a common. Okay. You can also have new, not only for your military units, but also your villagers can have different tools, which I think is a nice idea. Another dragon banner here, and another Arab sigil fragment. Ooh. I would like to have some Korean ones, but there we go. Remnant shields for the Atlatl Spather, so a Roman sword. Christmas hat. Okay. And a Quetzalcoatl. Not sure what this is for. If this is a player profile or or special banner or something like that. Okay, now to the last. Ooh, this seems very special, especially special. A mace, a gladius, so another Roman sword here, a mythic banner, and a Roman palace. So also, what I would like to add, you can also actually trade those items on the Steam Workshop. They are in the Steam inventory and not only exclusively in-game available. So you can even sell them on a community market as well. I think I got the Roman Palace already because I was a founder and we got a good amount of cosmetics on our profiles by default. So I think the Roman Palace is currently between 150 and 190. So you can even get some Steam credit, some money on your Steam account by playing Empires Apart. Isn't that lovely? Do I have another one? No. Okay. But I can convert 2 civilization fragments into a new chest. Let's do that. And another one. Boom. Okay, this one is a fairly unspectacular dragon symbol, scavenger skinning knife, primitive pickaxe, and a nice scythe though. Okay. So let's see, for the Byzantines, for example, we have different banners we can use here. Of course, we're gonna use the Roman here, that is just very fitting. Gonna get the Roman palace as well, so all very good looking. Oh, those are actually villager heads. The snowman head. Oh, that's stupid. Pilgrim hats and the winter caps. Let's use the Christmas hats. Lovely, lovely. Okay, now the scout. Okay, that's the new unit here. Candy cane. Oh no, oh no. Okay, some of those new items, especially those Christmas winter-based things. Wow, they are not that pretty. Okay, got nothing else here for this guy. There's a lot you can customize here, like a weapon, shield, legs, chest, and head. Okay, so we can give him that square shield. And a sword. I think the axe is nice on that guy. Let's just go full Roman legionary. Okay. Oh, this is a different shield. Ah. So even the same equipment on different units just look differently, so they still have a way to differentiate between those guys. That's very neat. Give them that shield here. Very nice. You can have a different weapon, let's see. Just a shorter sword for you. The same one. And here's the cataphract. Actually, I think the mace on this guy looks better, so I'll just keep it like that. Lovely. Okay, so you know you add a little bit of reflection how you change up the equipment of your guys, how you open chests, combine fragments for new chests and all that stuff. So now I should really have shown you everything that is there about this topic at the moment. And yeah, until next time, have a good one. Goodbye.